Hello. Let's see. Oh my. Dude, I forgot that all of the starting screens end up like really, really tiny.
So small. So big.
Ha ha ha. Well, I'm ATP. And to my far aways is Kowai Yume. Unfortunately, we're not in the same room this stream, and it's very sad. But
Very, very sad. But we will press on.
yes. But we're playing Tears of the Kingdom. Oh my god, I'm so excited.
Oh, it's been a long time coming. Because what, like the first game
This
came out in
strange gloom keeps
2017?
getting thicker.
Well, the
Oh my
first
god,
impression.
yeah. Like 2017, 2018? Whenever the Switch first
Mhm.
came out, because that was the first drop on the Switch, wasn't it?
Oh, yeah.
Like,
Like that was
We've been
the
descending for a
whole
while
reason I
now.
got the Switch.
These
I
tunnels are
literally
deeper
waited,
than I
like,
thought.
went at, like, as soon as
What could be
GameStop
down
opened.
here?
Went in. I was like, give me your Switch now. Because they were, like, sold out. And the lady told me the day before, come here tomorrow as soon as you can. And I promise we'll have it. And they did.
oh.
And I got
Oh, I
Breath of the
start
Wild.
off with the story right away. We're gonna
Mm-hmm.
turn whatever it
But,
is we plan to look. Oh, well, okay, fine, Zelda. Look, I have the
you're
sword and
not.
everything! Oh,
Yeah, you got
shit.
everything out of the first game.
I have
And
all
all your
these
hearts.
hearts. You know, I'm gonna be 100% honest. Even on my own playthrough, I have not finished the first game. Like, I am at Hyrule Castle. I'm currently getting my ass kicked by a Lionel, like, consistently.
Oh no.
Like, it's, is it the white Lionel? That's, like, right in
People
the
have been
center of the
falling
castle?
ill after coming into
I
contact
think
with the
so,
gloom
yeah.
drifting through these
And, like,
caverns.
I accidentally
Though
saved,
here
like,
it seems almost
in the fight
misty
with
and
him.
not
So I'm
concentrated
just like,
enough
you
to
know
harm
what?
us.
I'm just gonna keep letting him kick my ass because
We'll
it was
keep
too hard
going.
to get all the way up here.
Coming up from beneath Hyrule
Oh my
Castle.
god.
And eventually I'll beat him. Because I
Someday.
don't learn.
We do not know what waits below, so we need to be ready for anything. But
Learning is for
I
nerds.
know I'll be okay with you,
True.
Link. Let's go solve this mystery.
Never learn from your mistakes.
Yes! It's my motto. Just like, so, that one guy honestly was really excited when I bought this game. He's just like, it sounds like the game for you. And I'm like, you know what? Beating the shit out of Karuks. Not paying attention to the main plotline. Yeah, that's, like, purposefully my game.
Oh, heck yeah.
And I'm just like, I can see Kawhi doing the exact same shit.
Oh my gosh, yes.
Link. Like, I know the basis of, like, all the trolling people have been doing with, like, the Lionels and the Crooks, but I don't actually know what the game is supposed to be about.
And that's not important. We don't worry about that.
It's like Sting from Lord of the Rings. The orcs in here. Marcel has fallen into neglect, but I never could have imagined anything like these tunnels we're hiding here. We must be careful as we move deeper. Is it gonna be like Navi this entire time we're in this tutorial? Oh, oh no, that's right.
Yeah,
It
so
does.
just the screen. Like, she doesn't scream, hey, listen every time, but she's still just as
That's fair. Can I take these? Ah, look at the... Jesus, look at my stamina wheel.
Yeah, you got everything for the previous game.
Swole.
Your love handles are extra big.
Exactly. Wait, can you even see my love handles? Something is
No.
written. The Zonai? Zonai? Can you... I mean, I guess you kind of can. He still has those voluptuous hips. Like, hang on. You can't... Link. There. Okay. You can't really see his booty that well because it's blocked by. We'll go with his fanny pack.
Yeah, his fanny pack belt's kind of hiding all the good stuff.
Right. Oh, wait. Sword. Sword again. Reset. I don't have my iPhone! Yeah, no, I don't. What happened to it? What did you do? Give me yours. I'm gonna just ruin your pictures.
Yeah,
Can I
yeah,
get
just
when I
stand
get
right.
this close?
I just imagine she's just taking a picture and you just see the top of Link's head
Yeah.
in every picture.
Or you just see like the little tiny tuft of hair and you just like
Dang it.
I could crop this out, but it's just covering too much. Do we learn anything about the Zonai? Because I think the theory is it follows pretty closely to the Hyrule Warriors canon too, right?
I don't know too much about like the Hyrule's Warrior aspect of it. I did kind of like watch some theory videos, but they were mostly like theory videos before the game
Yeah.
came out. But I think a lot of people have seen like a lot of similarities between the Zonai and Skyward Sword.
Oh. No, that
Well,
makes
because like
sense.
cool basis is like, oh, up in the sky and whatnot. So, but I don't know how closely it is because again, I haven't gone far in the game. I've been trying to keep myself from like seeing any spoilers, which has been really, really, really.
Dude, I feel that though. Like, it's so hard.
You're not hurt, are
Literally
you, Link?
everybody's playing Zelda right now.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I don't blame him. It's so good.
Oh, for real, dude. Like, I keep hearing like rumors that this game could be Game of the Year.
Look at these murals.
Ooh.
And it's only June. Granted, it's halfway through the year. It's halfway through the year.
The written histories of the royal
It's not my
family
fault.
include
Honestly, that'd be
stories
really
of a
cool. I
great
think it's
war
been a
fought
while
long
since a
ago.
Nintendo game has won Game of the
It was
Year.
a conflict between allied tribes
Yeah, that's
and
true.
someone only
Did
ever
Breath of the
referred to
Wild
as
win
the
Game of
Demon
the Year
King.
when that came out?
I don't know. The Demon
Is it
King.
possible?
Let's
Do these
find out.
murals depict the same
Zero
legend?
psychic penis. Breath of the Wild. The year.
This is similar to the statues we saw earlier. A Zonai.
Did Breath of the Wild win
And
Game of
these
the Year?
figures look like Hylians.
Ah, no, it did win.
This depiction
It
certainly
won in
suggests
2017,
that the
so you were
Zonai
right. It came
descended
out
from
in
the heavens.
2017. Wow. It has been quite a long time since we've gotten. But I mean, that means they put
It
like
is said that my ancestors,
a
the
lot of
first of
effort into
Hyrule's
this
royal
game.
family,
And
were
they
born from a
didn't have to
union
really
with
worry
gods
about
who had
crunch
descended
factor
from the
code,
heavens.
which is kind of nice.
True, yeah.
These
They at least
murals
like
tell a
put
similar
time on it.
story.
Yeah.
And if they are
And from
accurate,
what
then the
it
gods mentioned were the Zonai.
seems from like literally
They must have
everybody,
forged a relationship
like,
with the
what they've all
Hylians
been
of that
saying,
time,
like,
working together to
definitely shows.
establish the
either that or
kingdom of
everybody just really
Hyrule.
wanted a game where you control,
This
like
figure,
a
he
Zelda
seems
game
to
where
be
you
stealing
control
something of
literally
incredible
everything all
power
the
from the
time.
young kingdom.
I mean,
This all
Oh,
aligns with what I've read during my studies.
my studies.
And then this,
Girl, when did your
it
hair
shows
get
the
chopped
Demon
off? I
King.
really need to finish Breath of the Wild, apparently.
And a fierce battle against him.
It doesn't happen in Breath of the Wild. This is just new to Tears of the Kingdom.
If the
It's
creature
not like in the
depicted
middle
here
of the
really
fight,
does
all of a sudden
represent
she
the
just
Demon
pats off her
King,
hair. It's just
then
like,
She pulls a
I'm a
Mulan.
strong female presence. Yes.
incredible.
No, you don't get that bad.
Oh,
This
that's
mural must be the Great War recorded in the royal histories.
I do like that she talks
This
a lot,
is
though,
the
in
imprisoning
this.
war and the events that led up
That
to
was
it.
kind of nice.
Link, This is a huge discovery.
And she's such a nerd.
This Zelda is definitely the nerdiest of all the
All right then.
Zeldas.
Now to use this invention of Pura's. I'm glad I didn't leave it behind. It's so easy to
Her
record.
iPhone
You
camera
pointed
lens
and
looks super judgy.
Oh,
It's just like,
looks
God,
like the rest of the murals are obscured.
Really. Well, I think they now made it to look more like the Switch than an iPhone.
Just what is this place?
You know, I can
Maybe
see
we'll
it.
find more answers farther ahead.
Yeah.
And I'm honestly
Link,
surprised they didn't do
Let's
that
keep
to
moving
begin
deeper.
with. Oh, look,
maybe
it's time
it's
for
the-
me to blow things up.
Yes.
Go on, no, I'm sorry.
No, you're. No, maybe I not thought about it at the time, maybe, but yeah, definitely now, because people are saying when you look at the. I don't think it's called a Sheikah Slate. I think they changed the name of it. I can't remember, but.
Oh. I see red. This ain't good.
On both sides of it, it has the Joy-Con controllers.
Nuh-uh. Okay, I gotta... Girl, whip out your Switch again. Whip it out.
Yeah.
Stop walking. Wait, can
Show me your ways.
I... No. Girl, you just can't walk around me. That's not the way NPCs are supposed to work. They're supposed to either stop or, stop completely because I'm in their field of vision, or... Oh, see, there we go.
There.
Or I was thinking, you know how some NPCs, they keep doing the walking animation, but they're stopped? So, it's right where Zelda is, but she's still, walking, but not going anywhere.
Oh, it's the original Grand Theft Auto games where
Yes.
everyone talks about the NPCs that just keep walking. Yeah.
Those are always, my favorite. Or, you push them back, you walk towards them and they walk backwards the entire time.
Yeah.
See, look. This spooky shit, girl, we should turn back. I know you don't think, look, there are holes in the walls here that's triggering. You should, this spooky red shit, this glowing shit, I don't know if you don't see this or just blissfully ignorant. Can you hear the background music, girl? This, no, you don't go forward, you go back. This is how you die.
Oh, yeah. It's just a scary movie, you know? There's always someone who's let's go.
Pretty much. I know if I hit not yet, nothing's gonna happen.
You're just gonna stand there so are we going back or what?
Yeah, there's nothing for me to do backwards. Ah, look.
Ants.
Oldie moldy.
Eat crusty.
Yeah, pretty much.
He still has a luscious locks of hair.
Why would you touch it? That could be his eyeball. Is that his heart?
Don't you touch my tooth.
The tendon.
Mm.
See, and this is why you pick God. Look, see, this makes sense. Makes sense for me to go back down to 3 hearts because of this
Mm-hmm. Oh, at least he got it.
Was that the sword that seals the darkness? The blade that shatters so easily against my power cannot save you from me.
voice.
Zelda,
Oh,
you who
you know what
carries
that
that
reminds me
fragile
of? Link's
sword.
arm.
A link.
Princess Mononoke. like hardcore.
Raru placed his
Oh my
faith in
God.
you.
It's like pretty much the
And
same
that
exact
was
thing.
all you could do.
How
Right?
do you
Like,
know our
down to
names?
the way it looks. Like, that's some juicy vibes. Honestly, that would be a boss I would actually pay attention to. Like, that one would be really interesting just to watch.
Oh yeah.
Like, because they're both, like, very high standing powers in Japan. And, like, you said, the it would be really interesting. Imagine a collaboration, like a collaboration video of that shit. Like, that'd be kind of cool.
Oh, it's like my dream. Like Studio Ghibli. Really cool. Like that would be amazing, but I don't think it'll ever happen considering.
No, I don't think so either.
Is it Hayao Miyazaki? That's Studio Ghibli?
Yes.
Yeah, because he essentially retired, didn't he? And his son took over.
I think so.
Because they had like Studio Ghibli, a 3D animated movie that did not do that well. And I think like Hayao Miyazaki gave his son like crap. Totally like he treats his son very badly when it comes to like criticizing like him taking over the company, even though why he didn't take over the company, but still, I'm like, it's like a whole like I don't know, it's like a family feud that you just do not want to get in the middle of, and you're just kind of like, oh, he's a disappointed father.
You know, I
Kinda
can see
awkward.
that. Especially since Ghibli is his other baby.
Mm-hmm.
So Zelda just died. She plummeted to her death.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, well. It's nice to know we have a ghost hand.
Mm-hmm. Nice to know.
It's nice to know I have this ghost hand in replacement for Zelda, my human friend. Instead, I have this hand. I am part robot. Oh, look, now we can have the love handles again. We can see them.
Yeah. He's rocking the beep boop boop bop boop bop boop beep.
Girl, you gotta trim your nails or get them filed or something.
Link, finally you wake.
Look at how long his hair is.
I've heard a great deal about you from
The
Zelda.
fleshy locks.
I've heard a great
Your wounds were severe. I am relieved to see you escape death. Your arm, however, was beyond saving. I had to replace it, lest the injury endanger you further.
Well, now it's not like Princess Mononoke.
He didn't no new arm.
I am the voice in the Master Sword. I had to cut off your arm. There was blood everywhere, but it's okay. You can trust the sword with surgery. I'm magic.
Absolutely. Magic swords. Always trust magic.
Woo.
So one other theory like that, it's kind of like a little fun theory that I've heard about,
Yeah.
was that because like a lot of the coloration that they use for like the logo and like what you saw with the arm is green, so a lot of people are saying like, oh, at least like the theme of this game is more so about courage, whereas like Breath of the Wild was about wisdom, because blue has been predominantly associated with like
Yeah.
wisdom for the Triforce. And everything in Breath of the Wild was very much leaning towards blue, because his tunic was blue, the logo was blue, the flower thing, the princess flower thing was blue. So everyone thinks like that this is going to be more so themed around courage because the Triforce of Courage is based around the color green.
Interesting.
Well,
And
you know.
what's the third piece of the Triforce? Like, did they talk about like what color that's associated with? Oh.
I believe the third color, the third Triforce, the Triforce of Power is associated with red.
That would make sense if that's the one associated with Ganon. Like, and courage is
Yeah.
Link, and then wisdom is Zelda. Because Breath of the Wild was more Zelda focused. And that was the first time we've ever really gotten. Oh! That was the first time we ever really focused on Zelda as heavily as we did. And I guess, Hyrule Warriors was kind of like that too. Eh. This would be kind of nice, I guess. Another Link-centric game, if that's... Spooky hand!
Grabby.
That's my grabbing hand.
That's strong hand.
It does look a lot stronger.
It does.
But it could be because, once again, Link was asleep for 50,000 years. Link likes to sleep.
It doesn't in every game. Doesn't every game start off with him like waking up almost for the most part? Because I felt Ocarina of Time, it's him waking up or whatever.
I think Ocarina of Time does. I know Link to the Past does. Wind Waker... I'm trying to remember how Wind Waker starts. And Twilight Princess. I can't remember those to save my life.
Twilight Princess, I do not believe he wakes... No, I think he wakes up in that one too, because I think the guy's yelling for him or whatever to do something for the town or whatever. And then I think Wind Waker, he wakes up too, because he's on the island and whatever. Like his sister's birthday or some weird thing like that's going on.
You know, yeah, I think he does wake up. In Wind Waker. Because it is his sister's birthday. And you have to go, like, that was the whole thing. You have to go and find her on the cliffside, and then the birdie takes her. Those are games I want you to play. Those would be fun.
I've always wanted to play. I never played Wind Waker, and that's one I've definitely been wanting to play.
Honestly, like, that's my sister's favorite. She loves Wind Waker so much. Like, I'm trying to find a copy for her so I can give it to her. It was gonna be her birthday, but I thought it'd be too late. So it's gonna be Christmas, maybe. But like, finding a copy of it is gonna be hard and expensive.
Originally on the GameCube, right?
Yeah, like it was one of the quote-unquote best games on the GameCube, and those ones are usually expensive. Like I saw, that one guy usually, well, he likes Tales of Symphonia a lot, and I'm like, well, this would be kind of cool if I got him like a backup copy, because he's had his original copy of Tales of Symphonia for like forever. And I'm like, well, what if like you can't play it anymore? Let's get you a backup copy. It's $70. Yeah, and some of them, like, I was actually kind of surprised. Because the guy who was selling it, he's just like, yeah, I thought about it, but the case is a little dented, and like the game itself is kind of old. Otherwise, great, it will prevent you from taking fall damage. But in real life, you could like break your arm or some shit and still take fall damage.
Right.
But he's just like, some 2-disc games are like $100 some. And Tales is a 2-disc game. Like, especially if they're really good. So I'm like, you know, not surprising. And I've seen some like Mario Party games that are like $80.
Yeah, they're on like. I wonder if it's just because they're on like the old consoles, maybe. Because I know, like, when I had dinner with my dad one couple weeks ago, he they were like kind of talking about like the end games because unfortunately someone ended up we're assuming someone stole his console, the NES, but they
Boo!
did take the cartridges. Yeah, but it was weird because they didn't take the cartridges, which is like that would be where the money is, especially because
Yeah.
they were the price, like how much some of these cartridges go for. Like the golden version, I believe, of like the uh, original Legend of Zelda goes for a lot if it's in really good condition.
Yowzers, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that is where the money is, though. You could find a console. Like, I found so many, like, NES consoles, and, like, so hopefully your dad was able to find a new console, like, pretty easily.
Well, that's where I'm thinking, like, maybe for, like, his birthday this year, maybe, because, like, he's turning the big 6-0, I was gonna get him a refurbished NES console, but I don't know, because he was thinking about selling some of the cartridges to get the money, and I'm just like, oh, that makes me sad. Like, don't do that, but I understand the money, but dang
Yeah.
it,
But, like,
it's not.
don't do it. Convince him not to do it.
Well, maybe if I get him a console, he won't get like a refurbished NES console. He might keep it.
Yeah. I'll help fund that purchase.
Heck yeah. But the other thing like we were looking at too was they're actually like Disney VHS tapes that are going for a lot of money.
Really?
Yeah, like the what is it like the Black Diamond VHS tape of like Beauty and the Beast is going for like millions of dollars.
What is a black diamond, like, VHS?
It was a thing that Disney was doing like the day where like they had I think it was like a special edition or something when they did like when they started converting their movies to VHS tapes that you could get like a Black Diamond edition or whatever. It might have had like extra content. I'm not sure, but
Huh.
I know like I've seen it advertised before, or maybe it was like better quality of the film.
Oh, maybe.
But yeah.
Or, like, maybe, you know how, oh. What? I can see where they think it's like Skyward Sword now.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna climb some shit. Maybe.
I'm not gonna lie. If you fall from trying to climb because you run out of stamina, I'm gonna so hard.
Oh my god, me too though. Like the first death and I'm not even like doing anything. Or like I miss my footing and just plummet. I can't get up. Okay.
Oh wait, actually before you do that, did you find chests in there?
I found one. It had pants.
Okay.
Is there more?
I think that's because I know like in the beginning you could get 2-piece items of clothing. I cannot remember if you get the shirt here too. Because I think like the other chest is like way back where you you originally started.
Okay.
Like I think there's like a chest somewhere around there. So.
Well, I don't. Can I get back? Can I go back?
It might be too late now. I should have mentioned something earlier, but I got distracted.
Nah, that's okay. I don't need clothes.
That is true. You don't.
We will do this exactly how we started doing this in the original Breath of the Wild before we went to the Gorons. Naked! Maybe this time I'll be more successful. Ooh. Can I control where I go?
Mm-hmm.
No.
Yeah, you can. Oh, it's not letting you. It might be. Oh, because it's a cutscene. Like, hey, look at all this stuff.
Look at you plummet to your death.
Look at you fall from the sky so gracefully upon your measly demise.
Isn't it like from a certain amount of feet, like when you're falling, your heart actually gives out? Is that a thing?
That's what I've heard. I don't know if that's actually true or not. I think that supposedly what it is that Yeah, like once you reach like the maximum velocity, I don't know if it's maximum velocity or not, but like ultimately, if you're falling, it's the shock of falling that actually kills you.
Ah. Cool, I can accelerate?
Yeah.
Nice! Back! Death!
Very nice thing.
Ah, yes, 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10 landing. Dude, have you ever wanted to just stand on a lily pad, like a giant ass lily pad?
Oh my gosh, I actually was talking about that yesterday. Like, no joke. Like, me and Tim were at the Botanical Gardens. And,
yeah.
Yeah, and we were, because he's never been there before, because he ain't a original resident. So
Fair.
we were walking around, and they had all these little like lily. And I was like, I want to go in there. And he's like, Why do you want to go in there? I'm like, because I want to be on the lily pads. It looks soft. It looks nice. He's like, Ew, what the heck? You're just gonna sink right in. And I'm just like, what? But it looks so nice and comfy because it was like a huge like they weren't giant like this, but like just the whole like towards the edge of that pool was like a bunch of lily pads. I'm like, oh, it looks so comfy. I want to climb.
Dude, real talk, like, every single cartoon that's ever had someone, like, play on a lily pad, I was just like, that seems like the life.
Mm-hmm.
I would be about that. And I only wish. Because I'm pretty sure giant lily pads do not exist. But I am not a botanist, so I do not know. I only wish. But I also said, oh... Will this be where I find my first corrupt? Maybe. Look at so. This entire game takes place like in the sky, right?
Well, they advertise the sky a lot. I don't know if I really want to tell you more than that, just because. Let me just say that there is a lot more, but it's not going to be where you expect it. Because I know, like, this game, they advertise a lot of the sky, but there's a lot more going on there.
Running low on energy.
I don't know. Sure, it only has, like, one.
For real, like, why? Why do I only have? Why does my master sword only have one energy?
It broken.
That's extra unfortunate, because I gotta go back to using all these branches again. Oh, okay. Yapples! Perfect. Time to cook some shit. Sky shroom. These are way prettier than these stupid sun shrooms. I'm just gonna keep foraging for shit. Link, the forager. Ha ha ha.
That's all it is. It's a foraging simulator.
Stardew Valley Part 2.
Yeah.
Have you played Stardew Valley yet?
No, I've been wanting to, like, okay, I've been waiting to get, like, because right now we're in the process of, like, building a PC.
Nice.
And I was waiting until I can, like, get the PC fully built, because I wanted to put Steam on there, and then I could play Stardew Valley, just because, unfortunately, my laptop has so much crap on it.
No,
I
that's
play
fair.
Adobe.
Yeah, that's, like, my biggest gripe. Like, always. Is games are so big on files for the most part. Oh, wait. And then, Adobe also has, like, the big programs, and you're just like, well, I need both. No! I need both in order to live my life. One for happiness and one for money.
Right.
Or learning, depending on what you want. But I guess it could also be for hobby. I know some people that just do it for hobby.
Yeah, that's true.
Expensive hobby, but a hobby nonetheless.
Every hobby nowadays is expensive.
Dude, you're not wrong. I was looking at picking up fencing again because there's a club like a half hour from me, and I'm so excited. It's like $100 some, and I'm like, that's pretty
wow.
cheap, all things considered, but it's expensive. And then I look at my other hobbies, like, you know, screen printing, photography, any other kind of art. And I can imagine, like, you and Fathom are the same way. Where it's just like,
Oh, yeah.
look, everything I love is expensive.
I've like come to
kids.
true. I mean, yeah, I've just come to accept the fact that I'm like, I'll probably just be broke the majority of the time because
for real?
I'm always gonna get like the latest thing for like art stuff.
And like, I don't blame you, because like, one, you're good at it, and two, it's what you like doing, so why the hell not?
Yeah. It's okay. I'll be the literal starving artist. We always do.
Speaking of that, I made a post like a long time ago in the middle of finals week where I literally like skipped so many meals trying to finish up my art final. Like, it wasn't so many like repeatedly, it was essentially like I'd miss lunch or I'd miss dinner because I'd be too like focused on doing like my finals. And I made the realization, I'm just like, starving artists aren't starving because we can't afford shit. We're starving because we're putting too much passion into our work and we literally just forget to eat.
Yeah.
But it could be both.
It's that hyperfixation.
It's true! It's unfortunately true. That's like the pits.
It is. I don't know if you and Fathom ever have experienced this, like when you're working on a project, like, do you feel more creative during the day, or do you feel like you're more creative at night?
Oh, it's definitely at night. Like, it depends on the project for sure, but for me, I feel more rejuvenated working on projects and shit at night, unless it's like, for whatever reason, I've noticed painting I have to do in the middle of the day, but I think that's because it's proper light.
Right.
What about you?
No, me, always at night, but that's the thing. It's like I'll be up till like 3, 4 in the morning. And I don't know what it is. Like, I just feel like my best ideas come at night, and I'm just like sitting there like working on stuff. And I feel like maybe it's because there's no distractions. Because like during the day you have like, you know, your responsibilities, get your groceries, gotta go do your job, gotta, you know, be like a social person with
Yeah, because
the
everything's
society.
open.
Yeah, because everything's open and people are awake and active. Whereas like at night, everything's calm, you have no distractions, and it allows you to just kind of like be able to focus.
No, I think that's, oh, I could have just died right there. Okay. I think you're right. Like, that's definitely a good chunk of it. Like, I can sit and not have to worry about, like, going to entertain someone, or like I've done all my tasks for the day and I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna chill and draw, or like listen to a podcast and like just design some stuff for the fun of it, not because I have to for once.
Yeah.
Ooh. How do I get over there? Oh. That's... Is that snow?
Yes.
I can't go there, I'm naked. Yeah, I will die if I try that. Yeah, I guess we're not going there. We'll just go back in between these two rocks. But yeah, I've noticed a lot of my, like, in a lot of my more, I guess, intriguing ideas come at night. Or, like, as I'm just waking up. Because, like, what was it? I was talking to that one guy today. And I'm just like, I've got this ocarina. I should make. I don't know if that's a danger to me or a friend. I'm gonna kill it. Oh, never mind. I've waited for you. Left something for you in my care. What? How? She fell? Ah, the switch. The pur... Pure... How did we say her name? Pura?
Pura.
Okay. I'm told it is an invaluable tool. So is Pura dead now? Have we gotten that far in
No.
the story?
No, time hasn't really passed that long.
Oh,
I
okay.
think like we'll roll it out for like maybe like a week. We do.
I see. Hey, you're right, it is a switch.
Yep.
Prized device! It has won many awards. Excellent. Because I can keep that in my tight pants.
Yeah, where
Now
do you
pass
store
the
it?
tea. Right? Like... My message is... We stand in the Garden of Time. It is destroyed. See that snowy level over there? It's not supposed to be here. Was used. Many rites and ceremonies of the kingdom were held there. Oh! But no more. Now it is a lonely place. No one visits. It is sad. Some days I can hear him moaning, "Why don't my grandkids visit anymore?" Are you hot? Yes. Can you tell because of my love handles and long hair? It's what the kids are into now. Okay. Keep an eye on his booty. We're gonna see where he pulls out the Pura pad.
Okay.
He keeps it in that small.
Keep it in that tiny little stroll.
He is the master of girl pockets.
Right.
Oh, Link.
What?
Teach
Him and-
me
and
your
Purple.
ways. I too would like to keep my Switch in my female pockets. It just doesn't fit. I can't conceal it like you apparently can.
He took a lesson from Mary Poppins.
Right? Maybe it is. Maybe he is like in that same like universe with like Mary Poppins and Doctor Who. Like maybe he is a doctor. Maybe he's a Time Lord.
Or maybe he is Mary Poppins.
Link Poppins.
I mean, he glides down so elegantly with his paraglider, just like Mary Poppins does with her umbrella.
Link, is there something you have not told us? Oh, look at all my tree branches. That's sad. What were we talking about, though? It was something about...
The arts.
Oh, I remember. I was talking to that one guy about, throw my weapon. Cool. I was talking to that one guy about how I had an ocarina, like, at the very beginning. Take! Damn it. And essentially the first thing I told him, after not talking to him all night, was I have an ocarina and I haven't used it to make a new Breath of the Wild theme song for Plasma Coin. So I'm gonna do that. That was the first stupid thought I had all day. And it was
I
good
support this.
stupid. Yeah, like it was a stupid thought, but it was a good stupid. Oh my god.
Yes.
Yeet. Let's see. Oh god. blocking my way. Uh-oh.
You crossed the barrier. Shouldn't have done that.
Yeet. They're apples in these ones. I don't want to eat those. I don't know what was in that, but those two were sacrifices. Mystique. You seem to be new here. I can tell because you took my piece of wood. Fuck you. Do you intend to use that weapon against the soldier constructs? What? Soldier constructs are those of us given strict orders to protect this land. Oh yeah, I killed your friend earlier, by the way. The Zonai who created us directed them to eliminate trespassers. Yeah, see, I killed that one. I'm not a virus, sir. They will consider you a trespasser. You must treat them as a serious threat. Oh, okay. So, alright. I did that. Allow me to offer unsolicited advice. At least you're honest about it. It is crucial to maintain a proper distance and target your opponents. Swinging haphazardly will not yield results. That's not true. I've done both, and they work successfully. You may practice targeting on me if you want. Oh, but don't actually attack. Too late.
That sounds like yeah,
I must protect myself! Tread carefully. Be careful. So are these kind of the soldier constructs? They're
No.
the guardians in this whole thing? I'm trying to find parallels if you can't tell.
those guys are actually like they're just like there to kind of like inform you about like the world around you and kind of like tutorials based. So they're not soldier constructs. The soldier constructs are like what you fought. You'll know they'll come attack you.
They'll come beat me up.
Yeah, they'll come beat you up. So
all
those
in
guys
good time.
Unsolicited advice.
Damn it!
You thought they were wrong.
I did. And now I'm mad about it. I don't need these rocks. Every rock that doesn't have a Karuk underneath it, it just gets yeeted into the water. That's the way this world works.
Even if that means you have to walk 50 miles to find a body of water to eat it. Oh look, there's
Ah, jeez. Okay.
peace.
Eat.
The spamming of apples. How
Yeah. Give me your insides. The little freak snuck up. Never again.
I'm Sneaky Pete.
I know. So I was watching a YouTube video the other day. It was all about, I guess, so Disney has this, this will be the Disney stream, I guess, where we just talk about Disney and how shitty they are. Oh, got foggy real quick. But,
Oh, it's the haze!
Ooh. Will I be able to climb back up? We'll come down here later. But yes, so I was watching a YouTube video where essentially they were talking about how Disney likes to do twist villains now. That's like a thing with them. Yeah.
That is true, considering I feel like like the most recent Disney stuff, they just have been trying to do like the twist villain thing and be like, "Ha, it was me all along."
Yeah, like they were talking about villains who were like done really, really poorly. So like Frozen was a topic, and Big Hero 6. Ah. Like was a whole thing, and then they did they gave an example of one that was done really, really well, which was Stinky Pete from Toy Story. Ha ha ha! You're not Hestu. But you see me. I didn't know someone like you could see. We've been through this before, sir. The poo!
Like, how many are there that you have not met?
Exactly. Listen, you. Knock some sense in you. But so they were talking about the villain from Toy Story 2, which was the spoiler alert. If you haven't seen this movie ever in the 20 plus years it's been around, it's the Prospector, aka Stinky Pete. And this YouTuber like instantly lost credibility with me. Like his theories were pretty garbage, but he lost credibility with me because he called the Prospector, aka Stinky Pete, Skinny Pete. And the Prospector is like a tubby doll. So he kept calling him Skinny Pete, and I'm like, you calling him? No. They literally have a joke about him farting in his box. No.
Yeah, I don't think they've ever seen the movie then, if they're gonna be talking about it. They really cannot understand that Skinny Pete goes sense when you get your character's kind of overweight.
For real, like... It was a whole thing. It was a whole thing, and like immediately after I finished the video, like I was watching it like right before we ended up. I don't remember what we were streaming. Maybe it was like an AVB or something. But I was watching it before we started streaming, and I just was like ranting about it to Zero and Tori. And Zero was like, "Oh my god, you have to send me the video. I want to watch it." And I'm like, "You don't, but okay." Like it was at least 30 minutes of bad takes. And like some of them were actually pretty like decent. Like Hans was not a very well fleshed out character. I did not care that he was a villain because like I didn't care about his character.
Yeah, he's kind of...
Yeah. And he was kind of shitty. I didn't agree with the take he had on what's his face from Big Hero 6. But he also kept calling him something else. Like he kept calling him a different name, and I don't remember what he kept calling him. It had something to do with the mask. Like it wasn't the Kabuki mask. It was something different, but it was like some other Japanese name, and I'm just like, is this the word they use for this kind of character in Japan? And it was not. But it was like a whole thing, and it made me salty.
So, I mean, the only... And I will still say this about Frozen, with like the whole making Hans the villain. Yeah. I'm pretty certain the whole reason they made him the villain was just because like they had to change the ending like last second. Because I think they wanted the villain to kind of be Elsa. It's gonna be like, not like full blown evil. Like she was like gonna like, I think she was supposed to like get better and like on her own, and there wasn't like, Hans wasn't supposed to be like an evil villain, but they changed it last second for whatever reason. I'm assuming just because of like branding for, you know, we can't have Elsa be evil for whatever reason, but Yeah, it was just like really weird because even in the Kingdom Hearts game, Kingdom Hearts 3,
Yeah.
like people mention is there's an area you go into that is actually the world of Frozen, but it's not fully fleshed out at all compared to the other worlds you go to, like Hero 6 World and all the other places. Like the Frozen area is actually like very lackluster, and supposedly it was because like while they were working on the game, I think they were still working on the movie, and so they did not know what was going to play out because they were, I think in Kingdom Hearts 3 they were originally supposed to Elsa like the villain, and they were supposed to add more to it that emphasized her being more of a villain character that you fight. But
See, that makes sense, because, like, everybody's told me that Frozen, like, compared to the other worlds, kind of sucked. But they also said that Kingdom Hearts 3 was also not a great game.
I would say in comparison probably to the other games now.
I would. Ooh, how do we get here? I want that.
Just give me. Grab your hand, grab it. If only your arm was more like the Fantastic Four.
Oh my god, yeah.
Grab it.
You just like stretch your arm all the way out. You're just like, haha, this is my grabbing hand.
So, like, and I'll say this, so you, for like being the beginning game, you can eventually come back.
Okay.
Yeah, so like you don't have to worry about like, oh, if you miss some stuff now, because you will be able to access this area later.
Neat.
It's just like right now it'd be the beginning. Yeah, you got nothing on it.
It's true. All I have are these tree branches and ooh, a cook pot. I
Spicy
know my
apples.
goal. Cook pot. Come here, Mrs. Cook Pot. I don't care for you.
That's
Get rid of my branches. I want the cook pot.
kitchen.
You are no match for me and my sticks. Let's see if after thousands of years I still remember some recipes. Hold. Cook pot. Look at that. New. Hello, my name is Link, and welcome to this adventure of cooking with Link. Don't you like how I threw these 3 mushrooms into a pot and how water magically just showed up? I too like that. Let's do it again, but this time 5 mushrooms. See, look, it's wonderful. You don't need to know how to cook.
No.
And look, you can even do it with 3 peppers. What will this make? Spicy soup. It runs right through you, but it keeps you warm, I'm telling you.
See, that's how it keeps it warm, is how it runs through you, you know? It's just so quick and spicy, it just gets through all your insides so quickly that, you know, it's warm longer.
And look, now we shall make our mushrooms extra flavorful with the sweetness of an apple and 2 spicy peppers. See the music in the background? That means it's extra good. Look, extra good. And on our last episode of Cooking with Link, we will have 2 apples and 1 spicy pepper, making it extra sweet this time. And for those who can't handle their spice, only with a mild flavor, yes. See, you think it's the same amount, but no. mild spice flavor for those who can't handle it in their bowels. Thank you for this episode of Cooking with Link. Until next time.
All I wish that there would be is an NPC of Gordon Ramsay at every cookbook. So then when you're cooking, it's like, that's awful, that's rotten.
Oh my god, I bet you could, like, missed opportunity by Zelda probably, but there should be like one of those little bots, those, not the soldiers, the other ones. See, look,
Or whatever they are.
yeah, and they just tell you, they stand there by the cook pot and just tell you how bad you're doing.
Yes.
Yeet.
Like, this is awful, it's disgusting. You call this cooked? This chicken is raw!
Raw! What are you? I'm an idiot sandwich chef. I can so see. Or like, just Pyrrha's over there. What are you? I'm an idiot sandwich. What is this chicken? Raw. I feel like she would do that though. Like, she definitely seems the type.
Mm-hmm. And she like hits you over the head with like a newspaper or something.
Right? She's our rough lady manager. Oh my god, have you seen FX's The Bear? I know this is like forever old, but I just finally watched it. It's so good.
I don't think I've ever even heard of it.
Oh my god, it's so good. It's on Hulu, and it's only like 8, maybe like half hour, 40-minute episodes, like if that. I think the last episode is a little longer, but it's so good. It's so very good. It's essentially about this chef. He used to work in like Michelin-starred restaurants, and then his brother died, so he goes, and his brother owned like his family's like family-owned restaurant. So he goes back to Chicago to work in the family restaurant, and like all hell ensues. It's quite good. Quite good, quite good. I highly recommend. Like, there are quite a few episodes that gave me PTSD because like they depict working in a restaurant environment like so well. Like, it's nuts. Like, working in a kitchen specifically, like, it gets really, really stressful, and like everybody's cursing at each other almost all the time. It's freaking pretty spot on, actually. And like, from what I've heard from a lot of people, like, just the reviews of those who have worked in like Michelin like starred restaurants, it's very akin to that too. Like, it got that right. Like, how the grind is like unbelievable, and how some chefs like won't let you do anything other than, like, there was one chef who was talking about how she was only allowed to zest dishes. Like, that was just what she'd do in their 9 to 5, is just zest dishes. And she's like, yeah, that's pretty normal. I'm like, oh, okay. Yes, the oh, maybe he'll yell at me. Were you lured in by delicious smells? I hope so. You see, I don't have a nose. Or a mouth. But I made this delicious mushroom. Ingredients are especially fragrant when roasted by a fire. Ah, ha, 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 ha. Oh no! I had not noticed before that you were unfamiliar to me. My apologies. I accidentally... What even did I press? What was the options? Among my
I think roast. I think it was you like how like I think it was gonna tell you how to roast things higher.
Well, that's unfortunate. You may have questions. Please rest assured. This would be the especially good thing to ask me about. Hi, Rose. best ingredients by placing them beside the fire. I am given to understand that roasting enhances the flavor. Like I said, I don't have a mouth, so I don't know. I'm just a robot. I do not eat. This information comes to me secondhand. Jeez.
Oh my gosh, he's just like one of the chefs in like Hell's Kitchen or Kitchen Nightmares or whatever, where he literally just like, no, I don't taste it. It's like, always taste the food.
You always taste the food.
But no, I was like just looking up like the bear, and I was like, oh, I have seen like the trail, like I did like see the thumbnails for it and whatnot. I just didn't know what it was called. So I'll have to watch it though, because it does look really interesting. But I think it's funny how you were like, oh no, it's really great, but it gave me straight up PTSD.
I mean,
like the
yeah.
trauma.
Like, and it's one particular episode. It's one particular episode that gave me PTSD. And, well, technically two. I'm not going to tell you one because, like, that'll give away a good chunk of what one episode is about. But there is an episode where, one of the main chefs is cut by a box cutter. I'm like, oh my god, that's happened to me before and I freaking hate it. But like, I guess I wouldn't say that's PTSD. I guess that would just be anxiety spiking. Because that usually happens. Like, I usually get really anxious when like I know someone is gonna get cut by a knife or something in a show. And then I get like, no, it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. Like, just the dread, because you know, like... Or, like, in a horror movie where, like, you know the big bad is right around the corner, and you're just like, no, he's right there. What are you doing? No! Like, it was one of those kinds of things.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I think you and Tim will like it, though. And if you don't, you can tell me to stop recommending you things.
No, I'm sure I won't like it. We've been looking to try and find some new stuff to binge, so...
It's super good. I highly recommend. Like, I've been trying to get through... Or at least what I've been trying to do before that one guy moves in. Because I will have significantly less time to do anything, probably. Is go through each of my... Oh, okay, dude. I try to go through each of my little streaming services, so when I finish a show on one, I'll move to the next one to make sure, like, I get my money's worth. So right now, I am watching... Oh, what am I watching? Proud Family on Disney Plus. That's what it is.
Oh, the original Proud Family?
Yeah, I haven't seen the new one yet, but that a sword and a shield. But that's also on my list.
Yeah, the new one looks like it could be kind of, it like looks like it'd be good. I saw like the art that they did for it, and it's almost like a sleeker version of what they had originally. Like, not like...
Right? I'm really excited to watch that. Like, I've been I think I've just now made it halfway through season 1, and some of the animation, like, you can tell is a little nuts. Like, there was at one point where, one of the characters, I don't think the whites of their eyes were filled in all the way, so you could, like, see the background where, like, the whites of their eyes were supposed to be. And I'm like, this is great. Like, I love little glitches and stuff like that. Like, it makes me so happy.
Oh, that's funny.
Like, what if I want to go? Oh, no. I'll go over here. Go over here. I guess.
Yeah, use your strong hand.
A strong hand. But I think before Proud Family, I watched The Bear on Hulu. Then it was the new Cells at Work. So Cells at Work has another season called Code
That
Black,
door will open
which is
only
really
to
good.
those with
So I watched
sufficient
that
power.
on Funimation.
I'm
I
sorry.
think.
I did not intend to startle you. It was I
Who
that
are
spoke
you?
to you earlier. That arm originally belonged
Strong
to me.
hand. Talk.
Are you
I am
a
Raru.
goat? You weren't kidding.
Forgive me for appearing to you in this manner. Unfortunately, I no longer
like your
have a physical form.
companions are dead.
You
Everyone
do, or
you've
In
ever
any
known
case,
is
that
dead.
arm should allow you to open this door. It seems to have lost the power to do so. You might be able to restore it, but you would need to enter a place filled with sacred light.
Sacred
Of
light.
Why not visit the shrines on this island?
Dude, his hair, he's got some locks.
I know. I'm kind of really jealous of his hair.
Right?
The shrines.
Like, I'm supposed to go
Yes,
to a
I'm sure they
convention
are the
at
key.
some point. Maybe if I can figure out where to get a wig like that. Like, that's
And
what I
just get
want.
some ears.
Right. Link's just like, man, I woke up, I've got this arm attached to me. Apparently it's got this soul. And now he's gonna be talking to me this entire time. Like, what the actual shit? Can't just have a normal day.
Well, now he definitely will not privacy to himself because while he's using his arm, strong hand for the nightly sessions, Raoul will always be there with him.
Dude, real talk. That would be so awful.
It'd probably be better because it'll be a stranger. It's like when people, it's probably better.
Oh, dude, yeah, because this Link is right-handed instead of left-handed. Disappoint.
Yeah, you could blame Skyward Sword for that.
Oh,
I
for
think
real.
after Skyward Sword, they decided to always use
Oh.
the right hand. Oh.
Death
Well,
number 1.
death count.
Here we go again.
Mm.
Ooh. That's kind of cool that they show you the map. Like in between the cutscenes. What did they show? They didn't show you anything in the. Well, I know not to. I'm gonna do it again.
Don't learn from your mistakes. We've established that. You're not supposed to learn from your mistakes.
Yeah, that one didn't end so badly though. I just wasn't as stupid as last time. Oh, I see. These are mine.
I mean, in hindsight, what would happen if you just fell off the edge, before you did anything?
You know, that's a good question. We gonna find out. We gonna find it. Yes. Arrow 5. Okay. We need to get up. Let's go up there. We need to get up to a high. Oh, can we go up there? You know what? This is perfect. We can just, let's see. Feature not available. Oh well, okay.
It's
We can just
actually-
pretend like, look, I'm gonna go right there. Oh no!
There was actually a way to save us, but oh well. Oh, so that's what it does.
Wait, so can I... There was an option... There's a red spot down there. We're going. No, okay. Well, you just fly to your death. It starts off graceful and nice, and then you keep... Oh! Link, buddy! That was a very precarious situation, my friend. Yeah.
Link was very much tickling Death's paint there.
For real, like, there was no... Crouching increases your stealth. It's not my style. Well, that's not true. I do quite like sneaking up on things. That was one of my favorites. Especially when it was a Lionel. That was the best.
Oh my gosh, yes. It wasn't in like our playthrough for Breath of the Wild. There was a Lionel, and we were trying to sneak past it.
Yeah, and because I remember it was in the middle of one of the 2 clips we had to get past, and we're just like, ah, look, a Lionel. Maybe he didn't notice us, and then the Lionel just shot me with an arrow, and we're like, oh no, well, okay, that's that. And then we respawned right in front of the Lionel.
Like,
and we tried to sneak past it, and we're like, oh, okay. That Link did not have great luck. He still does not. Because I still have a lot of the original Breath of the Wild videos, which we should, at some point, like, we'll do more of this, but we should do more of Hyrule Warriors, and we should do more Breath of the Wild at some point. Like the original. Just to kind of see what happens.
Yeah.
Because there's a lot of really spoopy shit that I forgot happened. Like, oh my god, in Hyrule Warriors, there was one point, like, I had forgotten we did a whole 2-hour, like, attempt to get through Rivali when, like, because for whatever reason, I guess we decided to go and get him first versus, like, any of the other Guardians.
Yeah, we chose the hard ones first.
Yeah. And, like, immediately, you were just like, are you sure you want to go for him first? Because he's kind of hard. I just beat him. And then I was like, yeah, let's go for him. And you're like, are you sure? And then you're like, you know what? This will be worth it.
Yeah.
And I don't think we beat him, if I remember correctly. Like, we haven't gotten to that point in the recorded episodes. But I'm pretty sure if memory serves me, I don't think we did.
Yeah.
Spoiler alert.
Pretty sure. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we're still stuck there at this very moment. So.
Yeah. Hyrule Warriors was a good game, though. I wasn't expecting much from it, but, like, ooh. Damn it. But I am very glad they finally decided to put a 2-person aspect into a Legend of Zelda game. That was really cool.
That was nice to have, because I think the only other game that kind of has that is, what was that one Legend of Zelda game where you could play, was it the Minish Cap? No.
I think Minish Cap might, but I know Four Swords does.
Yeah, that's it.
Because I have Four Swords. I bought it recently, actually. I found it, and I'm just like, ooh, I've never played this game before. So I got it, and then I sent it to Zero, and I'm like, look, we can finally play, like, a Zelda game together. And he's like, oh my god, you and Kowai are going to have a heyday. And I'm like, yes, we sure will. Like, I know nothing about Four Swords. And I think I've only... No, I've played Spirit Tracks. That's what it is. I've played Spirit Tracks, not Minish Cap.
Yeah, all I know is that you can play it with multiple people,
Yep.
and that's like the main premise of the game is that you need multiple people. So.
Yeah, like, I've heard it was good, like most Zelda games, like, they always go above and beyond, so that's promising.
Yeah.
We're gonna go... Oh, okay.
That
Did
works.
I go up these stairs? Yes, I did. No, that's a shadow. Look at how fast the moon is going.
I feel like if the moon was going that fast in real life, we would all.
Oh, we'd be, like, dead for sure. Like, there'd be no survivors. speaking of no survivors, my coworker and I were talking about the Fast and the Furious franchise.
Oh my god.
And apparently, like, what was the last Fast and Furious movie you saw?
I've never seen any of them, actually.
For the best. I hold to it. The first one was decent. The second one was eh. But they just get a shrine. Oh wait. Yeah. Okay. But like the rest of them just got more convoluted, and apparently the most recent one has them going to space. I know.
Yeah, oh my gosh. Oh my. Like I may not have seen them, but at least I've got at least a basic understanding of like, okay, like the original movies were more so about like the car, and now as
Yeah.
time keeps progressing and they keep making more and more of these movies, it's getting more like Mission Impossible type crap. So
Exactly. Like they're going to space. It's a whole thing, and I don't remember where I saw this meme, but it had something to do with like the Mayan calendar, and that the Mayans weren't talking about like the year 2012. They were talking about how many Fast and Furious movies we have to go through in order to get to the end of the world. And I'm like, that's actually a really good joke.
we must be getting close then.
Too many. I think it's one of the... Is it one of the franchises with the most installments?
I'm not sure
Whoa.
on that one.
That's creepy. Granted, I guess it's also kind of ultra hand. You know what that reminds me of? The white hand of Saruman. Like, that was on all of the, like, Urukai helmets in Lord of the Rings. God, this game has so many... I guess reminds me of so many things. It's unfortunate.
I completely missed all of that because it was cutting out so badly.
Oh no, I'm so sorry. My mic does that sometimes. I still haven't pinpointed why it does that.
No, it wasn't your mic. It was, I think, the internet because everything like froze, and then all I just heard was your voice go like, and I'm like, oh no. Totally missed all that.
Sometimes it does it that like that one guy in Toriev said that my mic does that a lot. So it could honestly be like because I'm using my mic wirelessly right now, so it could just be my internet. Use the ultra hand.
Well, the stream also lagged because it like froze on like a scene.
That's
So
unfortunate.
Yeah. Oh well.
I think it is my internet. Like, one day maybe I'll get it fixed because I'm supposed to be doing. I didn't realize I was so low on hearts. I'm supposed to have like really good quality internet, but I don't know what happened. Maybe I'm in like a bad spot for internet technically. Ultra hand.
I mean, Buckeye crap. So.
I was gonna say, yeah, you've got Buckeye, don't you?
Yeah, and baby crap, so it could very much so be fine.
But I was saying, like, the Ultra Hand reminds me of the hand from Saruman from Lord of the Rings.
Oh, yeah.
Huh. Oh.
I can totally see that.
Right? Like... Spooky. Ah! I know what I'm supposed to do. that's kind of cool, I guess. Horizontal rotation. Oh, and I don't even have to hold the... Interesting. I don't want to set this down on top of me, though. That is not the way. Grab. Grabby hand. I mean... Attach! I can... Ooh. I see what it wants now. I will do all the building. This is gonna be like Minecraft, I feel.
There's quite a lot of building, and I've seen a lot of videos of people doing some really, really interesting builds. Some of them questioned why, and then other ones I was just like, oh, that's very useful. Like they literally like built a platform to put Enoch on, that big old giant troll, like giant thing. They put him on a platform, attached like rockets to it, and had him flying all the way up until he fell off and died.
Honestly, like, that would be really useful. Like, I've seen stuff with the, not with the, we're just gonna put that there. But I've seen, like, rockets and things, which may be the same thing you're talking about with, like, the, Karuks.
Yeah, people are like doing some crazy stuff to the birds.
Yeah, they're being mean. And I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm gonna do it too, but not right away. Yet, nah, I can't judge. Chef don't judge.
Because honestly,
I'm definitely gonna do it too. Like the prefacing video before this was, me being mean to the Karuks in the last video, like in our last Breath of the Wild play. It was like me literally dropping all of the rocks on the Karuks, and I'm like, this is what I did.
Oh, now you can push them even further.
Exactly.
Put a bottle rocket on one and let it go fly.
I saw a bunch of really cool ways for, because I guess the Sheikah, like the Yiga tribe is still in this. So, like, I've been watching people, like, defeat the Yiga tribe in really weird ways. And I'm like, you know what? Ooh! Here. I see. I know what you want me to do. I don't want to do it. Attach. Easy.
Done.
Rotate. Not that way. There's a really interesting way to use, like, the puzzle system that Zelda's known for, though. And I'm really excited for it. Oh no!
No.
Grab!
Wait. Oh no.
I'm not done.
That's, yeah. Not sure about that.
Yeah.
It's just
Oh! Oh, never mind. Okay. We'll just go. We'll do what the game wants us to do, I guess.
Or were you what were you trying to do?
Damn it!
Oh, what?
Why can't I jump? White Lynx can't jump.
Is it trying to remember Nintendo buttons? The top button, whatever that button is. X? I think it's X.
Drop.
Good job.
It is.
Yeah, that actually confused me a lot because I was so used to playing the PlayStation that like had back to the Nintendo controls, and I kept like every time I wanted to jump, I wasn't jumping, died so many times. Like, dang it!
I think I was either too close to it or too stupid to figure it out. But I want that. I'll get there later. Now I can jump. Oh,
I think
look
you can
at
actually
her.
go into settings.
Can I change it?
Mhm.
Ooh.
And I think it gives you the option to switch it.
Very nice, very nice. So then does that mean you two are my new shrine people instead of the Sheikah warriors? Oh no, see that's just as bad as getting the orb sucked into your soul. It just gets sucked into your arm. A crystal that glows with a light that purges ancient evil and purifies with its radiance.
I trust it.
And yeah. The light of blessing grants you the strength you seek. I mean, I guess this instance kinda did. I do have some new Saruman power.
You are the new soul.
I am the new wizard. Ha ha. Ah, ghost. You did very well getting through that shrine, and you've restored an ability. This is wonderful. If you visit and complete 2 more shrines, you should be able to open the door to the Temple of Time. You may want to mark the shrines in the distance with pins. That didn't work in the first game. The scope. Fine, for the sake of being, we'll use it. But it didn't help. Because even in my... I don't even know what... Let's see, there's a shrine. Because like in the first game, I remember learning this, and then instantly forgetting how to remove the pins. But then I also remember, just like right now, I was able to walk around, and I fell off of many cliff sides. Like I knew how to place the pins, I just didn't know how to get rid of the pins.
Oh, no.
Ooh, look at that nice tower.
Oh, my little mods.
Yeah, they do, actually. That's a precarious palace.
Very tall living situation. Hey, look, a dragon.
Wait, where?
Behind the shrine. Like,
Oh,
it's not
whoa.
down here. It's a white one.
I want to ride it.
Oh,
Dude, look at his little legs. He looks like he's swimming.
Just keep swimming.
Just keep swimming, swimming, swimming. What do we do? We swim. Ha, 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 ha. I like to swim.
Now, is that a different dragon? Because the other ones are blue, yellow, and red, aren't they?
I
That was white.
think so. I know this one. I thought this game had a few different dragons. So yeah, because in Breath of the Wild, I think the only ones I've ever encountered were the red and the blue one, right? Did you have the
In
one?
Breath of-
Oh, that's a scary looking cloud.
this cloud.
Yeah. Cause I remember one. How did I get up here? don't-
Stairs. For stairs.
Right. Ah, look, here they are. We won't use them.
Nope.
Stairs are for squares.
Use the stairs.
I do, however, want to use my new ability. Ah! Look at you. Oh, yes. Okay. Oh no, I did it dumb. I like how it automatically attaches things properly for you.
Oh my gosh, if it didn't, oh, that would bother the crap.
Real talk though, like I would screw things up so much more. No, I didn't want to attach you there. What did you do?
Oh, wait, what?
Fine.
Okay. I mean, that'll work, right? Maybe, yeah.
Let's find out. Nope.
Oh,
Bye.
Okay.
Well, we know now that that's not how this works.
I just imagine someone like that's down on like in Hyrule, just walking, minding their own business, and then just a giant piece of lumber just falling from the sky in front of their face, like a bug's life. Like, where do I go? It's in the way.
I'm here for that though.
It would totally be Beetle.
Oh my god.
It would totally be Beetle. It would be like, where do I go? This is blocked. I can't go anywhere.
Oh. More
More
planks of wood. Wait, what? It's just to attach over there? But
That's a lot of planks.
yeah, part of me doesn't think... This one already has more puzzles than the... Which I guess is kind of nice.
I do appreciate that, because that means like more stuff to do. That's just kind of in walking around. Because that was like the one thing I felt like in certain areas in Breath of the Wild, it was like all you have to do is like roam and forage in most parts. There wasn't like enough like either like side quests in those areas or enough like puzzles to do.
No, I agree. Like, I feel like with this, they actually listen to people. And kind of heard what they wanted as far as or especially the complaints that they got with Breath of the Wild. Because that was a big thing, and even, like, they tried to fix it, because that was a big problem with Wind Waker, was, how in the ocean, like, the only thing you could do was, search for map pieces, and once you got the map pieces, you're just like, well, what do I do now? Like, it wasn't worth it. Or, like, you could find, oh, that was bad. Like, you could find gold, but what was the point when you had, like, or, like, the rupees and stuff? What was the point? I thought these were acorns.
It only grows apples. No acorns for you. You got wrong.
I got excited.
Like, finally, a new fruit, a new form of vegetation for me to cook. No.
New food? Absolutely not. Attach. Will this work? We'll do one more just to be safe.
There.
Attach. Oh. I guess you have to be specific. Attach. There we go.
Okay.
Oh my god.
It's so long.
Please don't fall.
Oh, totally worked.
That got real sketchy real quick.
Oh my goodness, yeah.
I'm closer to the dragon and the spooky vortex.
Ooh, maybe that's where it's going. The text.
Maybe.
Boom.
So question, does this game, I remember after a certain amount of nights, the moon would turn red. Does this game also have that spooky feature?
Yeah.
Dang it!
Mhm.
That was the worst. Oh, I can't carry more weapons. Pits.
I think what made it worse, like, what sucks is just the fact that, I mean, you can skip the cutscene, but it does a cutscene every time for the moon. And I'm like, I get it. There's a red moon. The monsters are back. You don't have to cut to Zelda talking about it every time.
Real talk though, I hated that. Like, I get it. You don't. Like, you don't have to ruin my exploring. Just show me a picture of the blood moon real quick and just like, okay. Okay, that's it. Like, hyper focus on the blood moon for like 2 seconds. I don't need a cutscene with all the monsters resurrecting. No, no, no. Oh,
It's like,
sorry.
F-workers,
Right?
but don't need it every single time, especially when it pops up like every 5 minutes.
Right. Like, not needed. Not needed, Zelda. On the list of things you could probably leave out, like, that's probably one of them.
Hmm.
But that one's, like, pretty minuscule and all. In all reality. Let's see.
Yeah, I mean, in all reality, I mean, it's still great.
It's true. So far, I'm liking it. I think I could utilize the map a little more, maybe. Ah, look, here's where I died. Can you fast travel?
I think you want to know.
No.
Yeah, the places you've been. I don't think that's a feature yet. I think it brings it up after you complete all the all the shrines of the tutorial. I think like where I was like, oh, you can just fast run. Maybe, possibly, I'm not sure.
That'll be nice. Because this is already, like, a big world to explore.
Mm-hmm.
Open the adventure log! Oh, that's kind of cool. I like that.
Mm-hmm.
I'll have to actually do some real exploring. Like, obviously in my own, the not plasma coin file. Because we'll keep these two separate.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think there's like so much to explore. Like you need a lot of time to do. I saw like when the game first came out, someone finished it in like I think like 72 or like 90 hours.
Why would
96
you
hours.
want to do that, though?
I don't.
That's the thing I always get so confused with, is why people want to speedrun these games. Like, I get it to some degree. Like, you know, you want to be the first one to, like, completist that shit. But, no. Enjoy the game. They spend so much time, like, perfecting this game for you.
Yeah, I think it's just first out of it.
Honestly, probably more for clout.
Just to say it.
Yeah, I can see that. Which is unfortunate. Oh. We're gonna leave it like that.
Dang.
Ah!
Oh no.
I mucked up.
May not do the thing once you
Go. Go.
It says no.
Like, no fam, we're not. This is an OSHA violation, we're not doing this. Up.
Yeah, the zone I came for the fines
Well.
for your negligence.
They can't afford that shit. You can't afford that shit, they can't afford that shit.
Even though they just have all these materials lying around, they're not an OSHA violation in and of itself.
Right. Now, I want... There. Will you work now? Woohoo! I'm not gonna lie, this is gonna be one of the coolest parts of the game, is writing down on some of these things.
All the things you can build.
Yes, it'll be like all the Lego. It'll be like The Sims.
Oh yeah.
That's a game I haven't played in a minute, is The Sims. I'm so excited. Oh, you are a friendly.
Friend of foe.
Fix your gaze forward. Face it head on. Don't look at my axe. Pardon. I'm absorbed in my wood cutting. See how I'm paying attention to you and still chopping wood? Wood cutting is the practice of chopping down trees to create logs. Logs can be combined to assemble platforms. You can also chop them down further to make wood. So, the wood actually has a main purpose this time. That's actually
Yeah, and
nice.
that's just the. Yeah, you're not just like causing deforestation.
Right. You don't just need it for the umpteen amount of fires that you're making. Wait. You know what I haven't done? Oh.
Yeah.
I will rest today. Yes, good. You rest. Do I have?
I
Yes,
will
I
say
do.
there is- So I will say there is one thing that you will be disappointed about.
What?
They have significantly less horses in the world. The tier.
That's actually really unfortunate. Things can catch on fire a lot quicker here.
What? I just imagine the robot's just like,
What the
are
fuck?
already dead, and now you're just gonna cause deforestation to all of this history? How could you do it? And you're just running around like,
I don't care about history. I want fire.
like museum curators.
Oh my god. That would be awful. I care about history. Like, I was watching a TikTok today, and I'm not gonna lie, I felt low-key kind of bad, but at the same— Hey, look, it's our spooky ghost friend. What are you doing here?
I'm just chilling.
I see that they're still at work, even now. We originally created the constructs to assist in our endeavors. All of us were fond of them. I never imagined they would continue to carry out their assigned tasks to this day. The fact that their labor no longer serves any purpose, yet they perform— Oh, it is disquieting to me. Yeah. Okay, guy. But yeah, so I was watching a TikTok earlier today and I felt kind of bad because, like, they were talking about how I somehow found my way, once again, onto Black History TikTok, which, I mean, I'm not complaining about. It's actually really interesting and I like it. But, there's this one creator— box! But there's this one creator who got really essentially mad that, you know, the whole thing that white people want a White History Month, and they don't see, like, why they don't have it. Kind of like how straight people want Straight History Month or Hetero Month or whatever, and they don't see why there isn't one, which doesn't— it still baffles me that people don't understand why there isn't one, but that's a whole other conversation that we're not going to get into. So there was one today, like, this guy was talking about how these white women essentially rewrote the history books for some stuff down south, and I'm just like, oh, this makes a lot of sense. Like, I'll have to— I can't do the video itself justice, which is why I'm not really talking onto the subject too much. But essentially, my takeaway from the video was, because he was talking about how there are a lot of schools that still, unfortunately, go off of these teachings that the South didn't— like, in the Civil War, the South didn't necessarily, I guess— they're talking about the reason why the North and the South went to war in the Civil War wasn't because of slaves, it was because of states' rights. Like, that was what they rewrote the war to be about. And so there are still some schools that are talking about that. Oh, that was mine. And the more I thought about it, the more I'm just like, well, I'm kind of glad I didn't really pay attention to history too much while I was in school then, and paid attention to history, like, when I went to museums and things like that, because, like, I'm not gonna lie, the history we learned in school until we got to, like, world history and government and stuff, like, I'm gonna be 100% honest, didn't necessarily interest me, but it also, like, we learned about the same stuff all the time. It was always, like, Christopher Columbus and, like, the Civil War, and sometimes we learned about the Revolutionary War. I didn't learn about World War II or, like, mythology or Greece or stuff like that. But it was really interesting to hear all of these, like, or this particular point of view, I guess. As poorly told as that is.
It's kind of interesting, 'cause, like, and I think that's, especially in certain states, it's just the education system, I think, is just not what it should be. And it's really just a shame to see, like, them continually to try and, like, take away money from schools, or even not even put money into schools, because, like, well, then what are we doing if we're not educating future generations and actually giving them a proper education? And so, like, keeping up with, like, the unfortunate politics of the world that we live in, it really grinds my gears sometimes to see, like, the things that are really.
No, I get you 100%. I'm like, what are all these school levies going to? Like, they're important, don't get me wrong, they're really important. Karuk Frond instead of Karuk Leaf.
It's pronounced Frond.
Frond! But, like, when people don't look into what the school levies are funding, like, that's a big problem, because we shouldn't be cutting classes like the arts or, like, various electives that could be taught. We should be, like, yeah, sports are important, but do you really need, like, unless your sports facility is, like, falling to pieces, do you really need, like, a bigger building? Can you not make do? And this is coming from a school that was, like, it had shitty funding, and we made do with what we could.
Yeah, and I'll still hold to it that I think that schools focusing on sports, especially colleges, like, where, and, like, it's a good opportunity for some people who may not have done so good and hope that they could get a scholarship through doing sports. So
Yeah.
that's not a bad thing, but at the same time, I'm just like, why?
Right, like, and I guess it has to do with the control to some degree. Like, people do want to control what people learn, and it's extra unfortunate.
Mm-hmm.
How do I... Yes, I know I can create logs. They can be combined to assemble platforms. So, like, if I just combine the logs, so... Attach.
I think it's like when you cut down the tree and it's a big old hunk of tree, you can combine them with platforms.
Oh, so I fucked it up.
But look at all that wood!
Oops.
Wood burn.
Well, let's see. What kind of magic can we do here? Let's try this out.
I hate. I'll be back in 1 second.
Yeah,
Yeah, because I gotta do some major woods this.
yeah.
My tiny bladder can't hold it for much longer. I'm back.
Oh. Ooh. That was sketchy. Ooh, okay. Sketchier. I don't know if I like that. But we're here. Look. Here. Nice. I could sell more shit. Okay. So we know that. And we know these pots hold stuff. So small pots don't hold anything usually. And big pots hold lots of stuff. Creaky. I did find an acorn! We are you. Oh.
Alright. I'm back.
Oh
I was trying to hold it for so long, and I was just like, oh.
no, that's okay.
No.
I didn't realize the time. We'll end it in like a smidge.
Well, I mean, my thing,
What?
now, so.
I ended up, let's see, let me show you the sketchy way I got across.
Yes.
Yep.
Oh my god. How
Yep.
did that stay there?
I'm gonna be honest, I think, like, it's wedged between those two pillars there.
That's good. 2 thumbs up. Not
Yeah.
sketch at all.
I can guarantee it's only gonna get sketchier. Like,
Oh.
I cannot guarantee that any of what I build is going to be good at all. Hey, look, it's a U. Do you have a knife? Oh, no, that's a bow. I thought for, like, from this angle, doesn't it look like a knife?
Like, turn around. Hey, boy.
Right? I do not remember seeing you before. We are used to explain things to newcomers, i.e. we are plot devices.
Yeah.
We are the tutorial mongers. Ha 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 ha. Crouching is essential to silence. Why yes, I will take your arrows. And look, I'll take your bow.
You can take my knife. Dang
Oh well, okay. I'm not that concerned. I'll just go and kill it later.
It's killing you like it's
I'll destroy you when I have the chance. Drop. Toasty.
guy. I first thought styrofoam.
Styrofoam.
Well, because what I'm looking at is really small font. And
That's fair.
first I was like, that's styrofoam? I was like, I didn't know you could get that in this game.
Mmm. You know, I've heard it doesn't fill you up very well, but it can be filled with fiber. See, look, I told you I'd kill it.
That word was so stupid. It just came right towards it. Hey, what's up?
Let me see what you're about. Oh no, you're the guy.
Oh no, I regret this decision.
Every decision I've ever made has been a poor one. I do like that there are more pots in this game, though. 10 out of 10 would pot again. I'm not gonna lie, this thing, when I saw it for the first time, freaked me out. And I'm like, I really don't trust this thing that's just floating in the air.
Yeah, from like the little time that I'm playing this game on my own time, I fell off those a lot. But it's only because of my point of view and the perspective of where it was, because I thought it was so much closer, and I was dead wrong. And I leapt and ended up just falling the edge into my death.
Aww, that does not bode well for me because I do the exact same thing with like Mario games and shit. That's why, like, I'm pretty sure that is honestly at least half of my deaths is poor perspective. I'm like, you know, it's not gonna get any better. I wish we had the camera back, though. That would have been so many good selfies.
Right? Oh, so many selfies.
I don't even know. See, like, that's the other part. The other problem with the pins is sometimes, you know, the pins aren't in the right spot. You think you're pinning the right thing, but then you're not. Oh, this is gonna be a pain in the ass, I can already tell. Up. See, you can't even up. Look at this puzzle. A
I think these give me the most. These
What?
ones I think give me the most anxiety.
Yes. Absolutely. Like, if I've learned anything from any platforming game ever, these things are going to be a pain in the ass. Yee.
That works. That
Yep.
works. Good.
Aha! I don't think that's how I was supposed to do that, but we'll take it.
It got to where you need to be.
It's true. As long as where you need to be, then how you got there does not matter. Unless you've killed many people, then you should probably question yourself.
Nah, I promote more killing people. That makes it fun.
Well, okay. This is why, like, every time someone says that I'm a bad influence, I'm just like, you know what? This is why I've got friends, like, who we literally are just like, we should not be doing this together, like, and, like, I immediately think of, like, half the shit you and I used to do. And, like,
Yeah.
Fathom was the voice of reason.
Yes, yes. He was the voice of reason. He was God, so he was the voice of reason.
That's true.
We were just all the horrible sinners around him.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, well. Oh, I thought he was gonna fall straight to his death. And
Yeah,
was like,
I thought he
well,
was
so
gonna
much
die
effort.
too, and I'm like, you know, we'll just let him do his thing. What are you doing here, boy? I love the view of the Temple of Time. I always took a moment to appreciate it whenever I passed here. The Garden of Time was quiet. The only sound to be heard was the time bell ringing in the mornings and the evenings. It was as if the whole place changed at its chime, especially at night when the sound signaled the emergence of fireflies. Those were glorious times.
Hate that. To have a bell go off mornings and evenings, especially like if I'm still sleeping in the morning, like I want to like snooze, like sleep in a little bit, and then you just hear the giant bell just going gong, gong, and you're like, damn it.
Oh, I would hate that so much too. Be like, this isn't worth it. I'm moving.
But I wonder if this is gonna be like similar to Ocarina of Time.
Ooh, no, I bet. Are you the Gordon Ramsay bot?
Go to Ramsay
You can pass time by the fire. No, I will not. Welcome to another episode of Cooking with Link. This time, we have eggs.
Our very special guest, Gordon Ramsay.
Look at him judging our food. Well, Gordon, what do you think? I heard the good music. Look, 6. What do you think, sir?
It's rotten! It's garbage! You are an idiot sandwich, yo! You call that an
I'm
awesome
never cooking again! And Link is just crying behind a tree. Link, are you okay? No!
And then Gordon Ramsay bot comes over and he's just like, look, I step it up, you gotta get into it. And it's like that, like, I'm an asshole, but I'll give you encouragement moment.
Yeah, he just starts beating you with a wooden spoon and he's just like, this is supposed to help! This is what your grandmomsy used to do! Okay, we'll give it one more try. I hear you have garlic now, or is that onion? I don't know, sir. What do you mean you don't know? Are you an idiot sandwich or aren't you? I'm not. Let's try it again.
Sandwich, sir. Please don't give me the lashes.
Oh, dang! What do you think of this, sir?
That meat is raw. Oh, it's still alive. The lamb is still alive.
What just dove into the water? going to drown here, and that is just okay.
No. After the lessons from Gordon Ramsay bot.
Gordon Ramsay bot. It sounds like Futurama. Look,
Oh
more
god!
meat. Yeah. He deserved that.
He snuck up on you.
Yeah. Nobody sneaks up on Link. He gets away with it.
Goodbye.
Now we shall cook a fish. Okay, sir. I've got this fish and a pepper and mushrooms. What do you think of this?
That fish is still alive. I can see it's still swimming.
Oh,
That's
I'm
a
giving
raw
up
fish.
cooking forever.
You should. You're the worst chef I've ever had the privilege of working with.
Oh, I guess my axe broke.
Oh, well.
I've been killing too many birds.
You can never kill too many birds.
I'm just gonna go cook things by the fire. It's what I deserve.
You can yourself cold shit. Instead of the hero of time, it's the hero of cooking.
The hero of cooking.
Yeah.
The Gordon Ramsay experience.
If we find another chef character, I don't know. Have you seen anything from Uncle Roger?
Yes.
I vote that the next chef we find that's not Gordon Ramsay bot be Uncle Roger. Hi.
Hiya! Why you cook steak like that, hiya?
I.
You use butter instead of oil to make your fried rice? Oh, ancestors most upset nephew. Yes!
Yeah.
Time for a day-old tradition. Oh, look.
Oh my god.
Or, you could make another one, Chef Josh.
Oh my gosh, yes.
Just start
Start like quick.
Palm Heel Strike!
Yeah, pumpkin strike that.
That was bad. You did not Palm Heel Strike your garlic. Or just immediately start talking about different ways to cook Pokemon.
Yes. Or use the most expensive ingredients to make a Whopper.
Oh my god, yeah, I haven't seen that one yet, but that one's been on my list for a minute. Like, for whatever reason, I don't know about you, but Mythical Kitchen hasn't been, like, popping up on my, like, recommended stuff lately. And I'm a
Really?
little sad about it. Like, I follow them and everything, but, like, Rhett and Link just started popping up back on my recommended stuff again. And then Mythical Kitchen just hasn't. And I'm like, I don't know what I did to anger you, YouTube. But whatever it
I
is,
think-
stop.
Yeah, the algorithm's been real weird because like I haven't been seeing anything recommended to me that of channels that I actually like subscribe to. It's mostly just been like, oh, you watch this, then we're gonna recommend you everything that's similar to this
Yeah.
of channels that you've not. Which I mean, that's good for like maybe channels that don't get like the recognition.
Yeah,
But-
like Plasma Coin, which you guys should all follow.
Do it, do it, or I will come
Do
to
it.
your house. I will find you.
You too. There. Now we have a link in our chat for you all to follow. But you should also join our Discord as well. Damn it, where am I going? Why is there another shrine over there? Is that one marked? Yes, it is. Okay. Oh, look, another thing. Okay, cool. I can build shit. What's the mushroom?
Ooh. The variety of fruits.
Yes. Most would say it is a date. What? Oh, what are... Aww. This is awful. Where's my friend? Oh, he's in distress. Oh, you can see me in the children of the forest. I'm traveling with my friend. Oh, we got Zipper. Oh, he's so cute. He's setting up a smoke signal. I'm so tired though. Okay, hang on, little guy. I'll knock you over in a bit.
So much sympathy for the Korok. I'm just like, dude, maybe you could have passed so much.
For real though.
I wouldn't have this problem, I would.
Correct. Or, in SpongeBob terms, correct!
Also, I'm like, child of the forest. Should you really be playing with fire and
Yeah. How would do... Wait. Smarter, not harder.
This is gonna be like real, like nostalgia, like very old, very much old, old. Did you ever watch PB and JR?
Yes. I love that show.
I just like had like this moment in my mind, like while like trying to figure out the puzzles, like I just thought of the song that they did, like the song.
Noodle. Do the noodle dance. Oh my god. That's on the Disney Channel too.
Is that? I thought that was PBS.
I could have swore I saw it on Disney Plus, but maybe I didn't.
I'm not gonna lie, I would watch an episode of that just for nostalgia. It wouldn't be good, but it would be for nostalgia.
Oh, for real, dude. Like, that's... Sometimes you just watch shit for the nostalgia, and that's not bad. Like, that's what I'm doing with, or... Shit, there was one I was specifically... I think I was gonna do that with Road. And, like, I remember this show, but I don't remember it enough. But I don't remember it enough to really make an impact.
Like I definitely remember like it was like 3D animation and the characters were like they like early 2000s 3D animation.
Right. Like the shows at that time were super cute, and I think if I remember right, I'm gonna do that with Pepper Ann, because I remember like that show being decent, but I also think it was small child brain. And I don't know if it was actually good. Because I never hear anything about it.
No, I don't hear anything about it either, but that was like definitely like the go-to shows to watch. And that was actually probably like one of the rare few like shows I ever like my sister actually liked when she was younger before, you know, she got cool and was like, no, and for years.
Now that's fair. We were always the younger ones. We were never.
Yeah, that's an old thing.
sibling thing. Oh, Jesus, where are you? What's shooting at me?
It's on the pit. Get it!
Ah! Ah! Well. Nuts. I guess this is a good time to call the stream. Jeez. That poor little Korok. He's never gonna get back to his friend.
Will that Korok ever find his friend? Tune in next time.
On The Adventures of Pink. Ah.